weather is still quite possible. Take care.
Tonight at 10, doctors say record numbers of people waiting for routine hospital treatment shows the calamitous impact of COVID-19 on the NHS. Almost 4.5 million people were on waiting lists for treatment in November in England, including cancer patients who are getting desperate.
I've got this tumour and I've had it for at least 12 months, and so I've had no treatment. It's frightening. It's frightening.
Another hospital, this one in York, tells us how pressure on the front line has now spread well beyond the southeast of England.
We're getting very close to the kind of scenarios that we're already seeing down in London, where hospitals have breached the capacity, even for their surge capacity for COVID.
The mass vaccination programme continues. Today, the first figures show how some areas are doing far better than others. Also tonight, from tomorrow, a ban on travellers coming to the UK from South America and Portugal as concern grows about Brazil's coronavirus variant. After almost 20 years in Afghanistan, the last remaining US troops begin to leave tomorrow. We look at the likely impact. Exercise goes online. Sport England say children are losing out physically during the pandemic. And England on flying form despite 5 months without top-class cricket, as Sri Lanka give away their home advantage.
And coming up in sport on BBC News, will Andy Murray make it to Melbourne? He's tested positive for coronavirus ahead of the Australian Open.
Good evening. The Royal College of Surgeons says the record number of patients waiting for hospital treatment in England shows the calamitous impact of COVID-19 on the NHS. Almost 4.5 million people in England were on lists at the end of November before this